guys, it's Leah, your professional organizer, and I got some new Beis bags in, so I'm obviously going to review them and I'll do packs on them too later, but let's just go ahead and look at the bags together. We're going to be looking at them for the first time together. Like, I have not looked at these bags. I wanted to, and I stopped myself so that I could do them with you. It's going to be the hanging duffel and the hanging backpack. These are both new from the Beis camp collection, which is their fall collection. The idea of both of these bags is that you don't unpack them. I don't want you guys to unpack anyways, if I had it my way, but they have these hanging sections where you can hang it on the wall, hang it in the closet, something like that. I don't know, we'll see. One thing is gonna be that you can't overstuff them, otherwise they won't fit in the bag. That's my perception of it. So let's go ahead and get into it. First, we'll do the hanging backpack since I love backpacks. This is what the backpack looks like. It has a pocket in the front. It's kind of like goes to here. And then it has a trolley sleeve in the back, but that's not a pocket, but I wish it was a pocket. And then a pocket on the side here, just kind of like mesh and open. And then a pocket on the other side that sits on the top and the side, and it has the key latch in here. And it extends like a little bit. You could probably put your phone in there. This is really padded in the back and on the shoulders, so if you felt like some of the other backpacks weren't that comfortable, which I feel like they were fine, this could be good for that. And let's just open it up. You're gonna open it up from the bottom. So there's this hanging situation here, and we're going, oh, I didn't see this. On the side here, there's a pocket and it's padded. I guess your laptop goes in there. Goes pretty much from the top to the bottom. So that must be why there's extra padding back here. Who knows? It can hang like this, or when you open it, it can hang like this. And the big reveal. It works really nice, huh? You have your hanging situation in here, and this one's removable. And when you remove it, then you can use the backpack for something else during your trip. But you have these pockets here in the back, and then you have a PVC pocket and a mesh pocket like the backpack. And when you unzip this one here, it unzips from the bottom and the top. So it kind of just like depends on how you're hanging it. But you probably don't want anything too loose in there. You might want to put it into different baggies. And here, I guess I would do like intimates or toiletries, kind of like how I do in the backpack, but your toiletries and makeup probably definitely need to be in here, so it might kind of like boot out intimates, and we'll see once I do some packs. In order to use this mesh pocket, it needs to be upright, so you might have to like keep it folded or put it into baggies and then actually take it out as you're on your trip and not access it within the bag. All right, let's talk about this hanging situation. So this is where you're gonna put your clothes. It adjusts on the sides, but for me, I wouldn't adjust it because I wouldn't want to let myself know that I have room that I actually don't have. It's kind of like tricks your brain, I think. So you're gonna wanna keep it nice and compressed to the actual height of the bag. Otherwise, when you go to repack it, it's not gonna fit. Or maybe it will if you just like squish it, but I feel like I fold so tightly anyways that would probably hurt me. So I'm personally gonna keep the adjustable straps adjusted to the height of the backpack when I'm packing, when I'm using it during a trip, when I'm repacking certain items, whatever it is, you name it, I'm gonna keep it like that. I'm gonna undo this. By the way, there's snaps up here, so it kind of brings in the bag. It probably makes it a little bit safer since there's no zipper here at the top, even though there's like a hard surface here. Anyways, so the hanging space, it doesn't take up the whole width of the backpack. So you have this space here for hair tools, shoes, maybe like stacking shoes in some sort of a way, because if you're packing with it laid down, you could kind of do shoe, hair tool, hairbrush could be in there. For this portion, maybe this could be extra shoes, maybe this could be intimates, and then more clothes here. Maybe you want to separate out your clothes, or maybe you need more shoes and actually long ways with it. But it just really depends on the size of your foot. I feel like in order to get shoes in here, you might have to have a smaller foot. we'll have to see, right? But you would remove this and hang it on its own if you'd like, and you could hang this on its own too, and then have it be so that you can access these pockets. You're gonna wanna keep them within other compartments just so that if you're accessing the mesh, it doesn't just fall out. Just grab what you need. Or bring it up a little bit and then take it out. You know, the possibilities are endless here. But this is the hanging backpack. I kind of wish that there was something where it attached the bag here so that you could easily place things in. But we'll see, maybe that's how the duffel is. All right, we'll zip this baby back up. I don't know if this is a personal item or a carry-on item. It is bigger than the backpack, like an inch taller, but an inch deeper, and about an inch wider. So it might be pushing it as far as a personal item. You might have to use it for a carry-on, or it might be better for road trips, but it's going to probably let you have a little bit more things, but only pack is gonna be able to dictate that, because it's not just about space, it's also about how things fit in the space. But if you have a hard time with wanting to unpack, but you don't want to unpack, this could be a really good solution for you. Whether or not it fits in more or less things, if this is just a better option for you, this is just a better option for you, because it's totally different when it comes to the utility of it, if that makes sense. All right, let's talk about the duffel now. Get the backpacks out of the way. Here's the duffel. I think that the duffel's cuter than the backpack. So if you're an aesthetics person, I really like the duffel. This doesn't become a backpack, but I don't know. Let's try this out, guys. I feel like I would wear it like a backpack like this. I don't know if that's okay or not. There's a third option of how to wear it now that I've just created another one. There is a crossbody strap. Get that out of the way. Just go ahead and should we hook it on? Yeah. Have that hooked on. So crossbody, and it's actually not like an annoying crossbody, so that's good, because I'm so short. A lot of times it's way too low and it just like knocks to my knees, but this is a nice strap that gets nice and short, and I think it's got to be adjustable. Yeah, it's definitely adjustable. Like this much can be adjusted. You can also just carry it if you want to. It has a front pocket like the backpack, or the hanging backpack. Now we have to call it the hanging backpack because the other backpack's literally called the backpack. So front pocket, we have a side pocket that zips. We have a side mesh pocket for your drinks or something that you need easy access from. These pockets are great for. And then we have a trolley sleeve that's also a pocket, which is my favorite. This is where I would keep my cell phone. Let's undo this because there's a secret pocket in the back here. I think this is a laptop pocket or an iPad pocket. Oh, and here's where the key latch is. I love the key latch. I feel like it might be like the most underestimated thing, because you can take your key separately. You don't have to bring your whole big keychain if you have a big keychain. And then when you're done with the trip, it's like you don't need it the whole trip, right? So then you're not paying attention to it. When you come back home from your trip, boom, it's there. Love a good key latch. This is a padded pocket, so it's definitely meant for your electronics to go here. But if you aren't bringing electronics, don't be shy to use it for like jeans or a bulkier kind of piece to get in here and have it be nice and flat. So you would want to like fold to the whole size of the pocket if you're not using it for electronics. Let's go ahead and open this because I feel like we've covered the exterior of it. It unzips from the side all the way to the bottom, down to the other side. A little bit flimsier than the backpack when you open it out. I feel like we're gonna see several different differences. It's buckled in like a baby, so let's open that up. This hangs just on like a hanging bar. The hanging backpack, you have this hook, but it goes the other way. So this one's more direct for hanging onto a closet. The other one kind of hangs onto like a command strip hook, either with the hook, or it could hang on and just not be facing towards you. It would face to the sides of the closet. Or there's a strap that can be hooked onto a hook on the wall. But this one, you hang it in the closet. This is kind of what it'll look like. It'll be hung here. You'll have your compartments, and then you'll have your pockets hanging down here. And so just like the hanging backpack, we have a PVC pocket and a mesh pocket, but they only zip in one direction and nothing will fall out. But since they are so much wider and like larger, I would definitely try to put more than one type of thing in the pockets. So I would try to put toiletries and makeup in this pocket, for example, or maybe in the bottom pocket, but I would put them into different baggies of some sort so like they could stay separated, but I would still be using the capacity of the space in the pockets that we have here in this bag. Something going on here, and we're just gonna explore it. We have some more buckles. It comes out. Okay, we love this. This is like what I wanted in the hanging backpack. It can come out, and then you could use the bag if you want to. And you could hang this separately, or you could keep it in so it's nice and secure so it doesn't go anywhere. I'm gonna secure it back in again. We're gonna chit chat about what it would be like to pack this. So this, when it's like extended, it's higher than the bag. See how the bag ends here? Deceiving that you would have 2/3 more space than you actually have. Keep that in mind. It just is going to give you easier access to your items. So when you pack, you want to pack compressed so that this is the space that you're taking up, and then when you go to hang it, then you can get your hand in there so that you can access things easier and put them in easier. But then just keep in mind that it needs to compress to 1/3 the height that it is right now, but the width, we're perfectly fine with that. You're gonna wanna fold so you can see everything like this. So when we fold a shelf, this is how it would be similar to, because you wanna see everything here. You're not gonna file fold, you know? In file folding, we do with drawers and with packing cubes. Here, we're just gonna fold like a shelf so you can see everything. And then remember that the extra space is gonna be so that you can access it while you're on your trip. I would probably do like toiletries and makeup and intimates, maybe something else down here. And then here, a hair tool and a hairbrush, similar to in the hanging backpack, flows here and shoots here. I don't have that extra space on either side. But maybe put a small clutch or something, like a night bag in here as well with that hair tool. But we'll have to see how the packs go. I don't really know what this is for. If you pack when you're in here, then you can gauge how much space you truly have. It's adjustable too, but it kind of guides you as far as what the actual packing space is here. I like that. We're gonna take a look at the hanging duffel, this one compared to the convertible sport duffel, which truly can be converted to a backpack. The convertible sport duffel, just put this in front. So height-wise, we have like 2 inches more height on the hanging duffel and about 1 inch more of width. And then when it comes to the depth of the bag, we have like 1 inch less. So different dimensions. Again, not sure if it's gonna be a personal item. Not sure if the setup of this is going to make it so that we can pack more just because it's a little bit bigger. It might just be an easier pack when you're on vacation for you or specific people. Definitely good for road trips because there are no measurement restrictions there. That's the hanging duffel and the hanging backpack, and I'll do packs in them, of course. So stay tuned to see how they actually work out, and I'll see you guys later.